Everything's our mistakes.
Did we win?
No.
We lost.
Mistake after mistake after mistake. Not good enough.
Well, I've got to say this makes a nice change. Normally I'm driving down to Stansted or all over the country really to keep the cost of flights down when I go to these European away games, but for this one it's let the train take the strain. So starting here at Piccadilly Station in Manchester, down to London, Euston, walk down to King's Cross, St Pancras, and then on the Eurostar to Paris. So quite a bit of a different change. As ever, let's see who I meet on the journey, and a big shout out to Timpson for supporting the work that I do, and to Amar Development, who are another company that support the work that I do, so I really appreciate that. So as ever, let's hope it's an interesting journey. Let's see who we see, what we see, and what happens at the game tomorrow, because this is the day before the game as the journey gets underway.
If you see something that doesn't look right.
Well, we got down to London, to Euston, easily, comfortably. Here we are now getting on the Eurostar, next stop Paris.
Yeah, first time we've done this on the Eurostar. It's pure comfort, better than sitting in airport lounges for hours on end, waiting in the bars, and then running to the gate. Make sure you get your flight, but this is, yeah, perfect.
And the thing is, two of our mates have rung us today and said they'd missed the flight at Edinburgh because they got to the gate 25 minutes after it shut. So they've had to stay in Edinburgh for the night.
That could have happened if you'd been late for the train as well.
It's easy really though, isn't it, with the Eurostar? You're only half an hour before, you're alright. And what superb train. What superb train. You know, we came down from Sheffield. That train was an absolute disgrace. It was late, a disgrace. I mean, it's just superb, everything's on time. But hey, PSG, come on City, we need the win.
Yeah, come on City.
And this is a game you're remembering a friend of yours as well, isn't it?
Yeah, big Joe Biden, sadly passed away a couple of years ago, and we've got his flag with us today. So hopefully you'll see it in later on.
And hopefully we'll win it for him.
Yeah.
Lovely. Come on
We love you,
City.
Joe. God bless you, lad.
Come on.
I think it's a massive game. I think it's the big game of the Champions League, really, for Manchester City at this point. Massive for Paris Saint-Germain. I can't believe that at this stage of the competition, Paris Saint-Germain aren't one of the best 24 teams in Europe. They start 25th as we stand here now. I just get the feeling, though, that City is starting to warm up. Everything, I thought the weekend against Ipswich, they looked a lot more like Manchester City. De Bruyne looked as good as he's looked for a while. Foden scored in 3 successive games. I wouldn't be surprised if City kick on from this point and really make a mark in the second half of the season. So I've got a really strong feeling for City on Wednesday night against PSG, so I'm quite confident for them.
It's a game both teams have to win, and I fancy City actually, just because they've been a little bit of a steady improvement in them the last couple of games, 2 or 3 games. But it's who'd have thought 2 games before the end of the campaign here, going into the knockout stages, that both teams would be needing to win.
I thought City would be in the top 8, didn't you?
Oh, absolutely thought City would be the top 8. I also thought they'd be top of the league at this moment in time, but it's not to be. So I fancy City tomorrow, but it's a game both teams need to win.
Well, it's match day now, and this is insane because you can't see the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Much of Paris. Yesterday we were just exploring where we were, but the Eiffel Tower's a bit foggy, but what we've seen so far is really nice.
When you come to an away game like this for a bit of culture as well as the football?
Yeah, that's why we're doing a few more days, because we want to see where you're staying and we want to see the city.
Yeah. It's like we arrived Tuesday and got back, we're going back Friday, so getting in some of the sightseeing as well.
Yeah.
One of my bucket lists is to go to Notre, because obviously they've reopened it.
Yeah.
Are you doing that?
Yeah. We're going to
Yeah.
make our way after here,
Yeah.
make our way around and see what's around.
Yeah. Let's
Definitely want to see
take a
that.
boat and sail down to Notre.
Yeah.
What do you think of the game generally?
Nervous, but I'm always an optimist, and we're always going to win. So, yeah,
I think we've been playing well, especially the last few games.
we picked it up, haven't we?
Yeah. So I'm confident.
Yeah.
You've got to be. You've got to stay
Keep the
confident.
faith.
And my son was once mascot, and I've just been told you were the mascot on
On
the
the
same
same
day.
day, yeah.
Unbelievable.
I know. Don't really remember it. I think I was about 8 and we got beat by Wigan. So, but yeah,
How times have changed then.
how times have changed.
Palace is a wonderful city now, but I think tonight we're going to do it tonight. Taking 3-1.
What makes you so confident?
Because the performances over the last couple of weeks have picked up. And Pep's getting there now, he's going to get the team right tonight.
Amazing. Obviously, we came the first time and thought it was wonderful then, but coming this time and seeing the extent of the damage what was caused with the fire, it's just truly amazing. I say, the pictures, it's just, wow, gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, I know that I've watched the documentaries of them rebuilding it with the wood from the same forests.
Oh, really?
And when you look up at the roof up there, which I believe is where the spire collapsed and came through the roof, you wouldn't know that, would you?
Well, no, I wouldn't, and obviously you've done your history, but I just like seeing the pictures on the news and how it stands today, and that wasn't so long ago, I believe 4 or 5 years ago, was it? And, well, the construction side of it's just been amazing. I'm surprised we can sort of, I'm in construction myself, but it's just unbelievable.
I know you go to every City away game, but this is one of the benefits of travelling all over the place. You get to see so much, don't you?
Obviously, mate, and like I say, we come for the 3 or 4 days, so it's just not in or out. We just love the place. But I must admit, the first time we came, we sort of fell out with Palace, and we vouched we probably wouldn't come back. But we've seen we're stopping in a different area. We've just highlighted a lovely Palace side of it, but the previous trip wasn't so good. But this has been great.
What are you expecting tonight then?
I'd like to think we could get a result there. We must do, mustn't we? If we want to aspire and carry on where we want to get. And yeah, obviously the team, the Ipswich game, it was confident because everybody looked at it again for the previous 3 or 4. We'd sort of got a bit leggy and I don't know. But hopefully we're on the mend.
Tough, eh? We've been shocked about 6 times and I've got to wear a white band as well. Just to show I'm an away supporter. Never known that before. Oh, we'll have to wait and see what happens at the end of the game.
It's pouring down with rain here.
Absolutely, yeah.
What do you think? Is this going to suit City? What's your mood ahead of the game?
Well, I think we'll suit City because we wet the pitch anyway. I think we'll win. I think it'll be a narrow win. It'll be good because if we do win tonight, 3 extra points, moves up the table, and they make it a little bit easier for Bruges on next Wednesday. That's my opinion. I've been impressed with the way we played the last couple of games. I know we only beat Leicester, but at least I think in Parc we played really well. Brentford, of course, we was 2-0 up and threw it away. But yeah, I do think we're improving slightly. We're still painting over the cracks, as we keep saying. I know we've got some new players to come in. We'll have to see how they blend in. But I'm hoping it's a good game anyway. And then we don't get too wet when we sat in there.
Well, it's been a long 3 days,
getting here, but 3-1, my result.
You've seen the picture of the offside goal. Very close, wasn't it?
Miles off.
Saw daylight. We definitely saw daylight. Don't say dead.
I saw a couple of people.
Well, they're the decisions that go against us, so we'll take that.
Yeah.
We'll take
No, I thought that. I could see it for me. I said to you, didn't I? Offside.
You're still confident City will win this?
3-1.
I think so.
3-1.
Yeah, we'll create chances. We'll score 3.
Walker will come on.
He knows going to
Oh, God, he's gone in. Oh, yeah. Who's that other one?
Grealish.
Company. He'll come on. Save the day, won't he? Vincent. Bring on Vinny.
Go listen to him.
That Ball. What was he called? Kevin Ball. No.
Alan Ball.
Alan Ball. Bring him on.
It's our mistakes.
Did we win?
No.
We lost.
Mistake after mistake after mistake. Not good enough.
We were 2-0 up.
That is awful. Awful. 2-0 up. It's mistake after mistake, and then we can't get a foot on the ball again. 4. Why?
I thought we did well. We scored 2 goals. They just scored a few more.
Could have done better. But
how can you be 2-0 up and lose it?
Just being too sloppy, aren't we? We're not keeping the possession. Keeping the ball taken away too easily. We've got the 2-goal lead. Take your time. Instead of counter-attacking and running all over the place. But we can tell that we're weaker in the midfield though, aren't we? We really need to speed up in that midfield.
I think Diaz going off at half-time made a big difference.
Yeah. He's obviously injured if he's gone off. But Diaz is the rock solid at the moment. He's in the back. He helps us overcome the weakness in the midfield when Diaz is off. I'm just disappointed. I thought we should have done better tonight. PSG, I'm sure, had more possession than us tonight. And it's unusual for Man City to give away so much possession. We must have given away about 30% mistakes all the time. It's something needs to improve. Never mind anyway, we'll get there. Next game, move on now.
To be honest, I'm feeling disappointed. Thought the performance could have been a lot better. We looked tired, really tired, and hats off to Paris. I think they worked really, really hard. They worked a lot harder than us. They never stopped that press all the way through the game. Now, they made it really difficult for us. I'm just really disappointed. I've not really got anything else to say.
How can we throw away a 2-goal lead? We did it with a 3-goal lead against Feyenoord. Brentford 2-0. What's happening? Why those leads been thrown away?
I'll be perfectly honest with you, I think they stepped it up a gear. As soon as it went 2-0 down, it became a different team for me, Paris. Played really well. I can't take nothing away from them. I just thought they were really, really up for it. Every challenge, they were getting stuck in. We were really weak on the ball. It's like some of the players, I mean, Savinho first half for me, he was just so weak in possession. And I just thought they were up for it.
It's going to be a big game against Bruges next week, isn't it?
Certainly, yeah. And if I'm right in saying this, it all depends on other teams as well, doesn't it now?
Yeah.
So, fingers crossed.
I thought it was a bit naive of Pep to go with the defence that he did in the second half. He clearly thought there was something up with Savinho, so he took him off. But as far as the rest of it goes, we're still not addressed the main problem, which is midfield, as far as I'm concerned, because going forward we look dangerous. We know what the problems are at the back, but midfield's just not getting any better.
And it's worrying to see Diaz go off at half-time. I'm assuming he's injured again.
Yeah, well, we'd like to see what that's all about, because they were playing well. I know he got a yellow card, but there you go. It's just, it's just one of those things, and when we let one in, we look like letting the second one in, and as it turned out, 4.
I'm pinching myself. I mean, I can't believe what I've just seen in that second half, can you?
No. Well, yes, in a way I can actually, because it's happened before. Actually, since we started going to away matches, it started at Bournemouth and then Brighton, and then it's just carried on. And you just, when the players get into a run like that, they just can't seem to get out of it.
So what happens now? Is City still going to go through in this phase of the competition? They've got to beat Bruges, haven't they?
It's going to be very tight, and I think they will beat Bruges, but I think we're going to see some new blood in the team at weekend anyway, with that new Reece from Brazil coming in. I think he'll go straight in at right back and hopefully give us a bit of fresh legs. But as I say, we still need to solve that midfield dilemma, because Cover and Gundo are just not cutting it.
Well, when you're interviewing me outside Munich Stadium, when we actually win it, we'll laugh about things like this. And do you know what? We've come on the coach today, all the boys and all that, and we've had a right, and we're absolutely, and we're sat on the coach now for another, 15 hours to get home. Do you know what? You say it's great to be a blue. Well, it's not it for anything. We're not going to boo our team off. We clap them off, you know what I mean? We're proper fans, you know what I'm saying?
See you in Munich then.
We love. I'll see you. I'll see you everywhere we go, mate.
I know.
Everywhere. Safe, you know what I'm saying?
And that second half we were destroyed. I mean, that was a team, and I've got some messages, younger, fitter, stronger. We were beaten on the ball, and if they didn't look like scoring, we give them every ball to give them a chance that they would do, because that was a dismal second half. First half wasn't brilliant, but we held them. Second half was, but what is it when we can't hold the lead like that? Playing reasonably well to score 2 goals against a run of play, I'd have thought, but then just to give it away, that's dismal. That has got to be looked at in the terms of how City have played over the years. But that has got to be one of the worst. We've seen a couple recently where we've given games away like that, but that was dismal. I'm sorry, something has got to change. Let's hope these 4 players that we've just signed make an improvement in that defence, because it was so slow. And the way we play into their hands, even after they'd scored 1 or 2, we were still giving the ball away to midfielders who weren't even able to control it, and their pressing just destroyed us, and it's not good enough, is it? I don't know what to say after that. Lots of people here all going home singing, but we're not happy, to be honest. Let's hope it improves for Saturday and we win the league, and we'll probably play another 2 games, because I think we can still go through if we beat Bruges. Go through and win this as well against all the odds, but I've got my doubts.
Well, I've got to say that was a collapse of the highest order, 2-0 up. You wouldn't have expected City to capitulate in quite that way, but obviously injuries, a lot of substitutions, and a lot of drama in the latter stages of that game. It's going to seem like a long train journey home after that. Chelsea at the weekend. You're going to the game, I'll see you then, come and find me. And thanks very much for watching. Not been the best of trips for City to Paris, but still in competition, and still great to be a Blue.